Hi there. Today, 12 plus 1 special things I wish I knew earlier in Houdini. Let's get into it. Let's talk about why. Why are we here? No, I'm joking. If you hold Y on your keyboard, you can cut multiple nodes, whatever you want, like this. Hey, it's all cut out. I think the most of you guys knows that if you hold Alt on the keyboard and drag a node, it copies the node. But maybe not much people knows that if you have two or more nodes and hold Alt, drag from under, it's gonna merge them for you together. Maybe you don't know too that if you keep holding Alt and left click here, you can have districation. I don't know how you call that, but yeah, and you can do things with this, you know. So maybe you wanna be organized and you know, do some things here with this. You can do it even from under. So you just drag with the left click and then press Alt. Voila. You have one here too. Another really useful couple of things is, as you can see here, I have my workspace with not this thing, because I hate it. It's really, I think it's really the worst way to have your parameters here. What I usually use is P. If you have a clear desktop like this and you press P, you can have all of your parameters, all of your options here. You can expand it, you can shrink it. It's really more manageable and way better looking, I think. Another cool one is, let's say you are here like this and you're like, where is my nodes? Where am I? What am I doing? You can use O on the keyboard and it opens this, and you knows how far are you from, this is your viewport and these are your nodes. So you can go here. Ta-da! And it appears only if you are out of your nodes. It has happened to me, like not being able to know where the fuck am I. This saves lives, for real. Oh, again, and it just disappears. Point visualization. If you have a bunch of points, like me here, you have different ways to visualize them. If you press D, you have in geometry, in the geometry shelf here, you have different ways to see your points, which can be really useful. Point size here in the point type of visualization, you can decide how many pixels per point you want to see. If you want to go with pixels, it's just gonna be every time they're gonna try to be a pixel. Okay. If you go with lines, it's kind of weird. I don't think no one uses that, but this is it. You can see them as lines. This is useful for the last two things, because if you have pscale, usually here you don't see anything, and I think this is new. Now in Houdini 20.5 at least, you can see them as disks, for example, and if you have pscale, like I have here, different pscales, you can see the pscale in your viewport without, you know, copy points to the thing or copy spheres, copy metabolts to the points, which is, it's really heavy usually. You just do it like this, or lit spheres, which is even better, and here we go. Lit spheres is the lighter one. Discs is a bit heavier because the disk it's rotating every time to just match your viewport visualization. So here you go. If you have pscale, you can see that like this and point your cameras to cool things like this one. It's cool for me, I don't know for you. Another couple of good ones are Shift S and Shift R. Shift S, you can switch from this visualization, which is for me really cooler, really smoother with, you know, smooth lines and shit. I love this. If you press Shift S, you can switch from this to that. Straight, rounded, straight, rounded. Shift S. Here. Another one is like in this case, the skin node. The skin node needs order. So if up here your order is fucked up, so you have this one as the second one, which is this one under, this one as the third one, and you know your order is fucked up. It's not what should it be. Sometimes it doesn't matter, but sometimes it does. Or maybe you just don't want to see this because it's fucked up. You can go here and press Shift R and it changes the inputs. Because usually people go here and do like this, like manually, super manually. But you can just go to the node and hold Shift and press R. Let's talk about velocities. If you have velocities here in any kind of geometry, here I have the points as before because it was easier. And here you have your point velocity attribute active and you show that. And it's really messy. The scale is too large, anything like that. Just in the visualization, because you want this velocities for your simulation, for example, okay? To see that properly, usually people go here and make a attribute wrangle v at v times equal and the number just to see that properly, okay? Like this, you can change that, etc., etc. You don't have to do that because this time is messy. This thing is messy. You can just again press D in the viewport, go to the guides place and scale vectors. Vectors here you can 0.4 and here you go. You can go less or more and scale your velocities. Scale any vector in the viewport. Don't underestimate this. Usually people underestimate this this panel here with every setting that you can. This is really great. I just discovered this after 2+ years of Houdini. You can reset your window, reset viewport. If you have some bugs, sometimes it happens. It happened to me in the last live here on YouTube. I didn't know what to do. You can reset viewport. Usually you just close and open Houdini. It takes a lot of time. So you can go here and reset viewport and all the bugs in the viewport is going to be cleared out. Nice to know.